What is the fate of Kellyanne Conway? Kellyanne Conway. She's, I believe, the expression my grandfather would have used would be, she's a pip. Is the fate of Kellyanne and her alternative facts. Wow, that was quite a day in the history of democracy. That's going to go down through the ages. Trust me on that. Well, her husband, George Conway, we know he can't stand Trump, and he dislikes, actually he even recently came out with an article against Trump. In the past, people tried to talk some sense into her. What are you doing? Because she wasn't always like this. She wasn't always this bad. Or she has just completely sold her soul. And so many people along the way were just like, really? And they'd say, even during the campaign, they'd say, you know, I've talked to her before. I've known her for a long time. She wasn't like this, but then she's fine when she's not on camera. But that's the past. Card for the reading. Well, she's looking at what comes next. She's looking at walking away. But what's going to happen? Base of the reading. Trump policies. Trump himself and his empty shiny tinfoil cups, and the immigration policies. Decency and indecency. And she chose. This is what she chose. That was her decision. It wasn't forced upon her. Very bright light on her and everything to do with Trump. I'm gonna wait for a minute on that. Home environment. Oh, everything's fine, everything's fine. This is Mar-a-Lago in the background, and I'm married, and everything's fine, everything's fine. I get the feeling it's not fine, but they're trying to make it look fine. Trump occasionally uses her. Keyword, use. This is supposed to be hopes and fears, but it feels like that's actually what's happening. What other people see, this isn't secrets, this is lies. Sometimes this is usually secrets or secret wisdom, but no, this is just lies. She just lies all the time. She chose this for money. Final outcome. Spinning. Going out there, being one of the last people willing to stand for Trump until it just gets so bad that she finally has to make a decision based on her children. Sometimes that's the card of the messenger, but it feels like her children. What's best for her children. I can't imagine doing Trump's bidding, lying that much anyway, but let alone then having to go home and look children in the eyes. For what? Her husband's a lawyer. They weren't hurting for money. Kellyanne. At least her energy isn't as bad as Trump, but she's a hack. She's a liar. She sold herself out. It just feels like more of the same. Until it's just more of the same until it's just howling at the moon. It's just nobody listening, nobody her name isn't just going to be mud after this Trump thing. She's going down in history as being the spokesperson of this thief. And that's the card I'm getting for Trump, is he's going to go down in history as the thief president. He wasn't, Nixon said, I'm not a crook, and he was a crook. No, Trump, all of his corruption in the business, it's really the business practices, as well as what he did with Russia during the election. And then she's going to go try to make a plea to her friends or previous friends in the media, and they're going to tell her to go pound sand. And she's going to even look overseas for job opportunities, but she's going to get called in as a witness during all of these cases. And she's going to be caught up in all of this. Why didn't I listen? Why didn't I listen? What a stupid thing. Why did I ruin my life? Why did I ruin my family's life? Why did I damage my marriage? Why did I? This is a major ending. These are often new beginnings, but this is more being forced down back into the basics, but really just being dragged into courthouse and the Congress, and testifying and why didn't I listen? Why didn't I listen? Why didn't I listen? And being dragged in about that. I guess I didn't straighten out that card. This came up for Trump upside down, and I don't usually use reversed cards. But she's going to just be testifying against Trump's corruption. And what did she see, and what didn't she see, and why didn't I listen, and why didn't I listen, and why didn't I listen? On and on and on it's going to go. And she's going to, get to the point where she goes home to see her kids and just hugs them. More court cases, more stuff. She's not going to be able to, how much work is she going to be able to do? She's going to be called in to testify 80,000 times. Courthouses, Congress. Yeah, it just goes on and on. And her whole life is going to be her home family, her kids, and her home life and court garbage. As she sees it, court garbage. And that's all she's going to have. And trying not to drink too much. Better lay off the wine. Friends, kids. Not sure about her marriage. Then she's going to be a star for all the wrong reasons. Mueller, investigators. Yeah, it just goes on and on. And on, and on, and on. So, that's what I'm getting for Kellyanne Conway. But this is really the card for the reading. Why did I do it? What was I thinking? Did I really think this was going to end well? I was just doing my job. I can't even say I was just doing my job. I kept doing this. Why did I do this? Why did I do this? Why did I ruin my career? Why did I ruin my kids' lives? Yeah. Yep. She's going to have trouble even going to the grocery store. All right. So that's what I am getting about Kellyanne Conway. And good riddance. She chose this. She chose to damage herself financially, damage her future. and ruin her marriage, but she got to be on camera. She got to be important. And for what? For Trump. Alright, well, we'll see what happens. But thank you for watching.